The President of the United States does not have the testicular fortitude to own his part in all of this.
The President of the United States should take responsibility for the kind of violence that we're seeing for the first time in different ways.
Is it President Trump's fault that the Obamas, Clintons, and CNN got bombs in the mail? Well, the Obamas, Clintons, and CNN think so. I'm Anders Hagstrom, and these are the facts. Jake Tapper says he hasn't heard a single CNN employee blame Trump for the mail bombings. Well, he must not read or watch his own network. Since CNN received an explosive in the mail, they have blatantly been blaming it on Trump.
I'm pissed. You're more diplomatic than I am. I'm pissed. You know why I'm pissed?
Brian Selter and Oliver Darcy wrote a piece titled "Trump's Attacks on the Media Have Real-Life Consequences." If that's not blaming it on Trump, I don't know what is. But it didn't stop there. CNN President Jeff Zucker released a statement saying the White House didn't understand the consequences of its attacks on the media. Again, clearly blaming Trump for the attempted bombings. And last but not least, CNN ran a chyron implying Trump should claim personal responsibility for inciting the attack. And CNN wasn't alone. Before the bombing, Hillary Clinton explicitly called for Democrats to abandon civility until they regained power.
You cannot be civil with a political party that wants to destroy what you stand for, what you care about.
Maxine Waters called for Republicans to be harassed in public. A Think Progress editor said conservatives should be attacked where they sleep. And the New York Times published an assassination fantasy about President Trump. Does Trump make bad comments about his political opponents?
Well, we have some of the dumbest leaders in the world. We have losers. We have losers.
They're losers. They're just losers.
We have very stupid people. We have stupid leadership.
Absolutely. But to pretend he is the sole or even first source of political incivility is absurd. Just 1 year ago, a Bernie Sanders supporter shot up a baseball field full of Republicans. Was that Bernie Sanders' fault? No. And these attacks aren't Trump's fault either. The lesson we need to learn from this, and the lesson we should have learned from the baseball shooting, is that we need to de-escalate how we think about politics. The other side isn't evil, and politics is not the highest thing. And now let's go to some of your comments. Charles Young says, vote to remove California from the states and let them ruin their own lives without affecting the rest of us. That's one ballot initiative I could absolutely get behind. California is by far the worst state in the union. It's always hot. There's like no cold weather. Okay, let me rephrase. California is geographically, as far as the topography of the state, it's the best state in the union. Like, there's more beautiful stuff there than anywhere else, but it's filled with terrible, terrible people who make terrible, terrible policies. And so the beauty that is California is tarnished by the dirtiness that is its people, that are its people. Teresa Hickey says, Trump has kidnapped slaves. Watch the HBO show Vice Season 4, Episode 10. I'm pretty sure if there was footage of Donald Trump kidnapping slaves from China and Africa on a Vice TV show, people would know about it. So, I don't know, maybe it is there. Maybe I should go watch it and see like Trump actually kidnapping people on a TV show. Yeah, we'll break the news. Vice broke it and no one really noticed. The president was kidnapping slaves. People were just like, meh, whatever. John McComas says, love him, but come on. You've got to squish him under a rock or something. I think him is me, which is nice. He says he loves me. You got to squish him under a rock. That's not very nice. Or something every time, not because that makes the point, but because it is funny, all caps. It's not funny to kill me.
I used to kill you all the time.
Facts. Facts. This 2-for-1 fact check. Or fact. Check your fact. Fact. These are the facts. There's a lot of editing that goes into like murdering me, so, which I'm kind of grateful for. I don't like getting murdered all the time. And then he finishes it up. He says, blow him up too. Thanks for watching, and be sure to like our page here at the DCNF Presents the Facts and our friends over at American Voices and the Daily Caller. And if you're watching on Facebook, you can like my page in the description. Thanks for watching.